But why have we only seen one?
Because I think when you're watching it back like this, I think they see it as 2 and 2, but I think we see it differently. It's a bit like when you watch the captain's mode games and you see us pick our heroes, so you as the casters can see who's picked what hero, but each team can't until all of them have been picked. I'm not sure if it works like that. I just assume it might
Yeah,
be.
I'm not sure because at the moment we've only seen one, and here's another one. Puck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strong hero.
Witch Doctor. So there's their support. Here we go, going quick now. Anti-mage. So this I thought was quite risky.
It's quite risky.
Yeah, I thought
They
Tusk was
picked Puck
interesting.
though, which is a good counter to it. So that means that the die can't have that counter.
That's a good point. They're protecting the anti-mage. So the Dire went for Wind Ranger, which the Radiant didn't take. Maybe they thought they would. Ogre, good hero as always. Drow Ranger. You'll find out they've got a massive range strat going on here. Picking Medusa into anti-mage though.
That's
maybe
a feels
not.
bad.
That is a feels bad,
no.
man. Yeah, that is not what they were expecting, I think, when they picked this. But unfortunately, that's just how it is, isn't it?
I think it's alright. They've got very good bloodlust heroes on their team.
They do.
Spirit Breaker is surprisingly good, and Medusa and Drow speak for themselves.
Spirit Breaker is actually pretty good against anti-mage as well. We saw it in the previous game.
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker, he has break that he can get on his Aghanim shard. We've got the prediction, guys. Anyone in chat? We don't have many people at the moment, but if you're there and you want to earn some channel points, feel free. Right, I'm going to start showing the first of the cameras. I think we start with Doige, as always. He's usually the first to sign up. So, anti-mage has to deal with the Spirit Breaker. He has to deal with being shackled, being silenced, being stunned. The Dire have a lot of crowd control, and if he kills Medusa, then he's going to be chopped to death by Drow. But if he jumps on Drow, then he's got to deal with Medusa. So, I don't think it's actually that simple for the Radiant.
And Spirit Breaker is nice against AM because when he's split pushing, you can have the charge vision on him. Sometimes that can be really annoying for AM.
Oh, true.
Split push heroes don't like playing against Spirit Breaker in general. So
no, they don't. Oh, 1,000 channel points on both sides. I like it. Can't just bet on Ollie like always. True. Can't bet on Ollie because he's not here. Spirit Breaker's already disconnected. Who is Spirit Breaker? Is it Brex? Yes, of course it's Brex because he is the Spirit Breaker player. He's already reconnected, so we are ready to go. Anti-mage being played by Nat. Interesting. So mid is Juju on Puck. Not Nat Puck, but I'm sure Juju is also competent on the hero.
It's quite a nice Slardar game. They have absolutely nothing to dispel the corrosive haze. No basic dispels on their whole team. That maybe would have been something to think about. They have high armor heroes. Drow. Juicer gets quite a lot of armor, so the ult is quite nice.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I also
made them a bit squishier.
I really like the combo of Slardar and Tusk because I've seen a Tusk who's a support, maybe +4, +5, have almost no farm, no damage items, still does a punch on a corrosive haze and nearly one-shots a core because it's just so much minus armor. Plus, what is it? 3 times crit? 3.5 times crit. So guaranteed, really strong crit. Yeah, it's good. Tusk buys 1 damage item, maybe even just a medallion, and he can be one-shotting the Drow Ranger, for example, or even the Wind Ranger.
So it's Drow mid, not Medusa mid. Okay.
I think Drow... Oh, I don't know. I feel like Drow is a better laner than Medusa in the safe lane, whereas Medusa's better mid because Medusa can farm the camps.
Yeah.
So it feels a bit odd to me, but I guess you have to play against a Puck. But I feel like Medusa would be okay against Puck.
Dan's already bought a sentry in mid, so he's going to be looking for that D-ward. I wonder if he's going to place it straight away now. Oh, he's going to do this trick. Oh no, I thought he was going to do the trick where you run behind the trees and see if the tower aggro's you.
Ah, clever.
Because you see where Juju's ward is mid for Radiant. If you stand by the trees to the right of the tower, the tower will hit you.
That's really clever. I didn't know that. All right, Bitma does get the rune. That's already taken mana.
Ross is very low top.
Oh yeah, he is. What's he got? Level 1. 6 Snake. Is he going to fire another one? Yes. Oh, he thought about it.
He got fogged, I think.
Another Mystic Snake. Only 2 bounces, but it's still a little bit of damage, isn't it? How much damage does Mystic Snake do? Starts at 80. It's not actually that bad. 35% more damage per bounce. That's a really strong ability. Obviously, the base damage on it's 200.
Not as strong as Tag Team plus Wobble Venom level 1.
Tag Team is so good. Super Noodles does indeed find the ward already. That's 101 gold. I'm not sure if it wasn't his sentry though. So one of his supports is happy, already made the gold back.
You can see who it is. It is Dan's sentry.
It says he killed it, but he didn't get the gold. I checked.
But you can if you click on the sentry and click the little magnifying glass at the bottom, if you hover over the sentry ward, it says whose it is, and it's Dan's.
I don't feel like he got 101 gold from it.
I'm pretty sure it's
Maybe he bought an item straight away after getting the last set. I'm not sure.
his Kuro. He bought a Wraithband recipe, which is 210. I'm pretty. It is it. So.
Wow, that's really nice then. I mean, it's quite ballsy in a way, starting with a sentry that you've bought yourself as a mid laner. That's not usually what you do. You either get one from the support or you send one in.
I guess with the free wards, there's nearly always one placed mid, so it's just whether you get the right side, maybe. It's a good gamble.
He's losing a lot of mana. Nice cask. Goes back and forth, getting lots of stuns. Breck's just taking so much damage. Now he's finally out of mana. He's going to salve up. But Nat takes quite a lot of damage in return, tanking the creep wave, also Blightstone. And Anti-Mage's base armor is really, really bad. 3 base armor? Well, now he's on 4, but for an Agi hero, it's not great. Noodles versus a puck. I think he'll be okay. I don't think he's in danger of being burst by the puck. He's also got very long attack range. They've buffed Frost Arrows in a very interesting way. It now deals bonus damage. Bot lane, they're going on debate mode. He dies. These casts have been absolutely perfect from someone, always bouncing back onto the original hero. And there you go. First blood for the team with the anti-mage.
Yeah, it's so sad playing one of these melee kind of tanky heroes like Spirit Breaker or Tide or Abaddon's, these sort of heroes against AM, because you more or less have no mana the whole time. He has to click you once or twice. He has no mana pool on the Spirit Breaker is the reason.
I think that's what you almost want on a Spirit Breaker, because you run out of mana, anti-mage does almost no damage without mana, and then you just have Greater Bash and you just right-click him. And you're going to win 8 armor, well, it's under the tower, but 5+ armor, really high base damage. Super Noodle's doing so much damage. Juju almost kills Juju, actually. But then Doge will find a kill on Ross in the top lane. Ross does have mana shield. He did have it active, and he was almost out of mana, so they must have hit him really hard. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I think the top lane for Radiant, they have a scary little combo, because Slardar can deal so much damage with his skills in the early game, with tag team especially.
Yeah, good combo tag team. Starts at 25 bonus damage only, but it does apply a slow per hit. And if both of you are getting lots of hits off, like 3 hits off each, and suddenly you've got 150 damage.
So Dan is actually pumping the damage into Juju right now. He's got a salve though.
Okay, he does, but he's done a really good job in mid.
Yeah, he's harassing him very well.
Plenty of mana still. Nice part about Jar Ranger, one of the strongest perks of the hero really, is the ability to attack and be completely immune to creep aggro.
Yeah.
Noodles is going in. I think Noodles will find a kill here. No, one of the attacks was dodged.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite get the kill.
There's no bottle money for Juju yet, so he's either going to have to get another salve or probably last it with his Q.
Oh, it's not a nice place to be in when you need about 100 gold, but you just can't afford it.
Exactly.
What do you do?
So,
I'd send
bot
it a
lane,
salve.
the Witch Doctor has a sentry. It looks like he wants to get this D ward, but Debate Mail's zoning him. Quite a little interesting little thing going on down here. I'm not sure if he knows it's there, but it seems like he does.
It's very far back. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. Oh, good deny.
Nice deny. So now he paid 75 gold for the sentry, got nothing in return.
Yep. And I think Sam's
good. What's going? Nat is taking a lot of damage from Brex. Brex went for a build that I agree with, just maxing out the Greater Bash. Who needs mana when you can just spam right click? Debate Mail, this is a big fight. Somewhat versus Debate Mail, but Witch Doctor has a lot of base damage. Power Shot, he completely misses. And Somewhat will get the kill. I mean, point blank Power Shot is quite hard to land. I think he should have just done a quick one.
Oh, a nice little tip there to boost the spirits.
That is boosting the spirits.
I like a good BM tip.
What is going on with my cameras? Let's try and turn them off. There we go. Ross cam. Do we have a Ross cam? I'm working out the cams we have. Don't feel like we have a Ross cam today. Do we have a Miles? We always have a Miles cam. Count on Miles. Or at least it was up last time I checked. Yep, there it is. TV on in the background. You can't quite see what it is though. It's too small. Now the question is, Ross. I mean the Dire. Let's say not just Ross. The Dire have the farming team. Okay, pause so we can have a little bit of a chat about it. Is Ross going to be able to go huge this game? That's the question. Not a great start, only 17 last hits and a death, but can he still go huge?
I do think if, with the Bloodlust, I think AM versus Juicer, they both farm similar speeds. Like, once they get Battle Fury, the Medusa still farms fast, and I think she comes online earlier. So I think it's going to be a matter of timings. If they hit their timing on Dire, I think they're strong. But if the AM gets maybe one item too many, I think they do struggle to deal with him.
Yes, that blink forward might have been a mistake. Yeah, definitely. Power shots in the face. He does get a courier kill. But I don't think that was worth it. Brex needs one more bash. He's going to go for the last one? No, he's not. Jabema does go for a little bit of a cheeky dive. He's looking for the power shot. He's not going to get it. Top lane, Ross
They did manage to
get a
kill
kill.
Roidz.
That's a really big for a Medusa in the early game. Medusa is poor and doesn't have a courier. So he's going to be happy when the courier is up. Get the magic wand. Is he going to go the double Falcon's Blade build that we saw in one of the tier 2 pro games?
I wonder whether he's read the chat in your Discord.
Maybe. I'm not sure I'm a fan, but...
I don't know, the Falcon Blade did get buffed. It's basically just, it was like a worse Aquila, and now it's kind of...
Well, it's okay if you're... I mean, they won the game in about 20 minutes. And if that's your plan, then yes, go Falcon's Blade. It's really early game. But I feel like on Medusa, you're maybe just delaying sort of late game. Because it's one of the strongest late game heroes. And you can't just, I guess, fill up all your inventory with really cheap items.
It doesn't build into anything, does it?
No, that's my concern with it. The stats are good. Like, Aquila used to be such a good item. People were buying it on every single core ever. And I guess this is kind of similar in a way. It does give stats. It does give damage. Bit of mana regen. Oh, that deny. Ross was so close.
Ooh.
Juju.
Good rotation.
He decides to rotate, whereas Noodles rotates into the jungle. I think that's going to be the moral of the story here. They are going on Ross in the top lane, but he has absolutely no mana. Now look how much damage he took from that bash. Just sitting there in the tag team, and Deutsch will get away? No, he doesn't. He does end up dying.
Nice the creeps. So Dan went to the jungle and got a nice little double stack. It's pretty good. I don't like the Ogre's build. I feel like with Drow and Medusa, he might want to max Bloodlust.
Yeah, maybe
He's
Ignite Bloodlust.
He's skipping it completely.
Yeah, I agree. I would be going
Maybe
maybe Bloodlust second, like max Ignite or max Fire Blast. Then Bloodlust has to be priority number 2. I don't think you can just go pure Spellcaster. Because even for Spirit Breaker, he'll appreciate Bloodlust. Attack speed for his bashes, more movement speed for damage. It's just so good for everyone on his team.
Just helps with farms as well.
There's not a single hero it's, you know, not good on his team. Like, not
There's no hero
good.
complaining when they receive Bloodlust.
I mean, there never is, you're right. But I think this is a team where they really, really benefit.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a little look at the net worths here.
Okay.
So Juju surprisingly is above Dan now, maybe with that kill. And Slaughter's doing well top.
Lada is doing well. He's 1-0-1. He had a nice kill on Ross, 2 kills on Ross. They participated in. But the thing is, you're trying to stop Medusa, which is usually... he is going for Falcon's Blade, yeah. There's one. Oh, we're going on Ross. We've already got... Was that a medallion, I see?
No, it's ult. It's ult.
Corrosive Haze. Oh, yes, he's already level 6. I didn't even think he'd be level 6 by now. Ross is taking so much damage.
Oh, good block from Kinder.
Is Kinder going to go down? He's going to be fine. Oh, nice
Kinder
start turn around. Oh, Kinder, you could have had one more auto attack. Oh, no, Kinder, you lost that.
Gonna get dove? Nah.
I did not think he was going to be level 6 by now, seeing that the Dire weren't, so that's why I was a bit confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know the icon. I think someone's going to go down. Yeah, Brex and Jabema are going to find yet another kill, but Juju, he rotates in. Brex, stuck in the leash, does get killed. Juju will find the kill there.
Super nice for an anti-mage.
But to be honest, that's another rotate. The Dire did get a kill, and it means that Noodles is just farming. And you know, you want to be farming on a Drow Ranger.
Yeah. So in that fight top, Kinder actually blocked them, and then as soon as the toss went on tower, he mangoed and queued, so he took 3 or 4 tower shots. Unfortunately, he didn't die, but that was quite impressive.
Yeah, it was a good little fight there.
This
Ross
AM
has
is getting
no mana, though.
nice time bottom. He got bottled up 3 times by Juju after the
Oh,
kill.
man. And he's got a ring of health now. He's going to be regenerating nicely. He's level 7. That's high level for an anti-mage. He still hasn't put a point in yet. He's just charging that.
Oh,
Well, Brex has his ult. Where's the power shot? Oh, he shackles. I would have just gone straight into power shot. Anti-mage only has rank 1 counter spell. The power shot does 250 damage. That was the kill. If he just immediately did a full power shot and maybe a couple of autos. Okay, but they do find a kill on Kinder's surprise. So Nat, he'll live to fight another day. He just goes straight into the jungle, trying to make the most of the farm. I mean, this game is on a timer, right? Dire have so many big late game heroes, but the Radiant, they're more aggressive. If Anti-Mage can get farmed, I think it might be GG.
I think this game really is a battle of which core gets the farm. They face another ward under that sentry bot lane. 3D ward for
Oh, he's happy.
somewhat. He tips him as
That's
well.
it.
I don't know why he placed that ward, because remember he denied the ward under anyway. So
He did, yeah. So top net worth, it is going to be the Puck, which is a nice place you want to be on Puck. He didn't go for Witchblade Rush, which is what you do on Puck if you want to get more damage. Instead, he went, oh, a lot of like micro pauses at the moment. I don't know who we're pausing for. Maybe someone's got a little bit of lag. I like the
Yeah.
rushing Yules. It's not Witchblade, it's not damage build, but it's the more safe option, especially when you're against a Drow Ranger, Spirit Breaker, a lot of things that can really mess you up. So
There's a lot of dark. Well, there's obviously Gust and there's Ogre Magi Ignite, which does a good amount of damage, which you can always purge. You can use it on the Spirit Breaker when he charges. It's not bad, and it gives you a nice mana regen to farm.
It gives you a lot of options, so I think it's a nice items build for Puck. Sladar's going straight for Blink, so that's Miles' choice. Ross has the Falcon's Blade, is now going Manta. That's a build that I quite like. I guess Falcon's Blade makes sense. It does give a lot of mana regen, and he's in a lot of fights, and when you're in a lot of fights, you do need to get your mana back on Medusa. Also, Mana Shield is only rank 1, so you lose a lot of mana if you get hit, which is fair enough. The other builds, Nat, we don't need to look at him to see his build. We know what Anti-Mage is building.
Is he going to Treads first? He did go Treads.
Yeah, I commented that on your game as well. You had Treads Wraith banned, and it does let you be stronger in the early game, but it can delay the Battle Fury by a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you feel the progression is going to go. If you feel like you're going to be safe in your jungle, I mean, I think going Brown Bruce Battle Fury isn't bad at all. But if you think you're going to be either getting ganked, because the Strength Treads is pretty nice on him, because you're scared of getting bursted, because you also have Blink. So if you have your Strength Treads on when you're farming like safe in the jungle to avoid smokes, it can be nice.
Yeah.
But delaying your timing's never nice. So
depends how much you need to fight. I mean, he's 0-1-2. He's been in a few fights in the bot lane, but I think now he's just going to try and be as passive as possible. Rex does have a lot of damage. I mean, Nether Strike doesn't hit super hard, but just with his charge, his ult, a couple of right clicks, anyone else on his team, they can kill Anti-Mage. He does have to be careful. Also, if you started charging the Anti-Mage, he cannot use Counterspell. It won't stop the charge.
If you charge when he's got Counterspell up, does he start running at you? He does, right?
No, that would be amazing. What if he...
I thought the Anti-Mage would start running
does he
at the
actually?
Breaker. I'm not sure. I think it does.
Ah, that actually would be hilarious. What, do you see Anti-Mage start like charging across the map? I'm not sure I've seen that interaction before.
I feel like I saw it on Dota, what the fuck, on YouTube, maybe a long while back when it got added, but I'm not sure if they changed it or something. Maybe Ollie knows if he's in
I would love to see that. Anti-Mage just barreling it across the map at the Spirit Breaker. Wouldn't be very useful. Okay, it does. Well, there you go then.
Oh, it does. Okay.
So Anti-Mage can obviously just instantly cancel it, but he's got to be careful because he can end up, actually unintentionally moving himself closer to the enemy team.
I guess it's pretty hard to time though. The counterspell's not long.
No, 1.2 seconds.
You'd ideally just charge him instead anyway. So.
Yeah. And Baitmail is back. Roidz going to pick up the bounty rune.
Top lane, they might be able to...
They're going on Brex in the bot lane, doing a lot of damage to him. He is stunned multiple times by the cast. I think he's going to go down. Yep, he's dead. Top lane, yes, there was a fight. They did manage to kill Miles. It was a really big kill for Ross and Kinder.
And Kinder's going to pick up the Arcane Boots, which is a dream for Medusa.
It is. When you've got Falcon's Blade as well, I mean, you're basically going to be on full mana the whole time. Nothing to worry about when you're playing this Medusa now.
So the...
Puck is TPing. Immediate Dream Core's going to come out. Nope, get stunned. Get stunned and then moved. And they just leave Ross alone. They're actually not... They're not ready to commit. Okay, they will kill Kinder with the double damage rune, but I feel like they could have immediately Dream Cored Ross and just gone onto him. He doesn't even have his ult. They don't realize this, but Ross has not leveled his ult at all. But it's 5-second speed increase. Why would you not level it? And I think he's going to go straight down.
Very early.
Rex goes in, immediately gets punched into the air. Still has his ult, but he is silenced for quite a long time. He pops Bulldoze to try and run away, but he is still going to be brought down.
So Jabaitmail wanted to fight. He used Wind Run and got coiled, and then just died.
He did.
Probably used it quite a bit too early there.
So it's a small lead for the Radiant right now, but I think the Dire are doing okay. You know, they have more cores. They have a stronger late game, I would say.
Top lane, they're going on again.
I can see that. The cast does go back somewhat. He has his ult. He's going to immediately drop the ult as soon as he can. But look at Noodles. Look at that positioning. Beautiful multi-shot. Just carves through the enemy team. Now he's got the slow. It's max rank arrows, which I think is a 60% slow. Yes, it is. So fantastic rotation from the Drow Ranger. Probably not what they were expecting. They thought, well, we're not going to see him again. He's just going to be farming. Yules is already ready. So nothing to
Oh, the
worry about.
charge.
Oh, he doesn't get the phase shift off in time.
Oh wow,
He didn't
this is
think it was going to
game-winning
happen.
plays.
And that just blinked in.
Noodles.
2 seconds, 1 second. We just need another bash. No, he's going to get away. Gush was on 1 second.
They're going to be able to push top now as well.
That is really, really big swing for the Dire there. Absolutely fantastic. Killing, well, getting the anti-mage to 1 HP. Getting a kill in the mid lane. Brex is charging again. He found the anti-mage. Anti-mage is going to blink away. Brex still going. No, decides that he can't. He is going for Aghanim's rush. He went for the phase boots. Now it's just straight Aghanim's. Which I think is the build.
Yeah, that Aghanim is really strong. Especially against anti-mage. You can chase him through blink easy. I mean, you can.
I think it gives you 100 extra move speed. No, 175 extra move speed. Oh no, I think you're in a bit of a tough spot, Kinder, but at least you've, you know, taken the hit for your entire team. The rest of your cores are saying, oh, thank you, you've distracted them. I'm going to go back to farming my stacks. And you see Noodles, he's farming, but Drow is not a fast farmer. Doesn't one-shot creeps anymore with the marksmanship. I guess split shot or multi-shot helps a bit. But not a tremendous
good
amount.
really good. It's good for pushing waves from a long distance, actually. And defending high ground, things like that.
That's true, it hits really hard as well.
It does.
If you've got a lot of attack damage. There is a talent to make it go up 28% of your damage as well. Oh no, Brex, he's got rank 2 bulldoze. That's in the way, but all he can do is one hit. Illusory Orb goes out, but they're not going to commit to it. Debatement are going to take the bottom tower. He's going for Meteor Hammer Rush. Taking a page out of Nat's book. He's in a bit of a tough spot. Goes for the Shackle, but Nat's onto him, burning all of his mana. Ah, but here comes Brex. Brex doesn't have his ult. She's going to tank the full Death Wall, but Brex is a very durable hero, so he will get away. The Debate Mod does go down to Nat. Nat is looking for the kill on Brex. Brex is very fast. And Kinder's there to protect him, but still a nice kill for the Anti-Mage. It's 14 minutes. How far away is this Battle Fury? About 1,300 gold. 1,200 gold now. So still a bit of time to go.
Both Ross and Dan soaking up a nice bit of space, jungling up.
They are. Let's have a look at their last hits. Yeah, they're both on top, actually. Drow Ranger leading the way by over 20 last hits. Very nice. Trying to go now for Manta. Just went for a casual Dragon Lance. In no hurry to turn it into Hurricane Pike. A little bit of bullying going on top, but nothing
Kid
major.
is very dead. Good
Oh, he is
spell.
now. Nat has turned up. Nat's happy to get a few extra kills. He's now got the Claymore. Want to have a look at hero levels. Level 13 on the Drow, but then with the Radiant, they've got some really good levels. Looks like Medusa's been got on the top lane. Still no ultimate. Loses absolutely all of her mana. Can pop the 1 if she needs to, if Ross needs to. I think Medusa's still going to go down. Lost all the mana yet again.
Cast. Great
Somewhat
cast.
with the God casks, honestly. They've been absolutely perfect this game. I mean, I know some of it is luck, but...
It actually...
Oh, Doom Call has been used. A lot of damage going on to Jabate. Look at the damage Puck can do. Nice Shackle, but then the Snowball will go right into his face, and it will secure the kill.
I think Jabate keeps using his wind run too early, and he's dying a lot for it.
It happens when it's rank 1. It doesn't last very long. You've got the stun on that, but they didn't use the follow-up stun. Still no points in Bloodlust. I'm not a big fan of that build. I would be whacking in a few points, at least 1 point. Definitely.
Quite an expensive spell to be using for one when you've only got 1 point in it.
Well,
But it's still good.
No, 65 mana when you've got Arcane Boots.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
get.
too
I
bad.
only guess. Yeah, it's not too bad. When you get to, if you max Bloodlust, it does, and you keep spamming it on your carries, it does get quite expensive.
It does.
But
Ross doesn't know somewhat's here. Somewhat pops the ult. Look at the damage they're doing. They've got the Corrosive from the slot up. Here comes the Tusk as well. 4-man combo. No, but he stuns the entire enemy team. He's still going to go down. Brex is looking for a kill and will find it on Miles. But beautiful use of the Corrosive Haze on top of the Death Ward. It's so much damage in the early game. What a combo that is. As well as
physical
Maledict.
damage.
Yeah.
So Jabate just smoked himself, and the Ogoni's placing deep wards. So I'm guessing they're going to be able to charge this AM and hopefully.
Very
make some
deep wards.
plays on it.
Yeah, they are trying to find him. Medusa dying there is a shame. Already died 4 times. Far more Medusa. It's okay. It's still above the anti-mages actually, but needs more items to be useful in a fight. Whereas Drow, Drow is the highest level, farming well. Nat lost his courier. That's with the Battle Fury component on it. It died to Jabate Mail, who was in a really sneaky place. And that is an absolute massive kill. And because this... Oh, GG found a kill on Brex top. Because Anti-Mage is so high level, His courier is dead for over 2 minutes. So his battle fury went from a 17-minute timing to a 19-minute timing. Jebate has actually put Nat so far behind just from that one kill.
Game winning.
Yeah.
So a very interesting watching this. Ross, who's playing the Dusa, was in the top lane without moving for 16.5 minutes, which isn't very common. He farmed a few camps, but you normally want to rotate and take towers. But he's been quite stagnant in top lane. He's died a few times because of it. Because he gets after a certain point, actually the safe lane becomes quite dangerous to be in, especially against these park heroes.
Because the enemy team want to gank it, so you need to be somewhere else.
Just triangle with wards is the best place for a Dusa.
Dusa can also farm ancients. Anyone who can farm an ancient stack should be farming ancients as soon as possible. Although creeps become worth more and more gold as the game goes on, whereas neutrals don't. So eventually you want to swap into sitting in a lane where possible. Next.
So somewhat got the D ward on the one that Jebate placed, but Ross has decided that he wants to go in the Radiant jungle. He feels safer there.
Sometimes it is the right play. It looks like mid, we're having a fight there, going on to Brex. But Brex is a hard to kill hero. Never mind, not with the Walrus Punch. So much damage. We've also got the medallion on top of the Orb of Corrosion. So Tusk realizes there's no point trying to build loads of damage on Tusk. Just get as much minus armor as I can. That's 3 from Orb of Corrosion and 5 from medallion. So that's -8 armor, more than a Desolator, in fact. This TPing top. What's happening here? Kinder, he's under his tower. Miles, he'll just get out with the sprint. He's being chased after by Wind Ranger, but he's got a blink. He's going to be fine. He's in the river now. And he will swim away.
Going for boots of travel on Puck. Don't feel like you really need that with AM, but it's not a bad item.
You don't usually buy that on Puck, do you? Like, I think about heroes who buy travels. You tend to go treads on Puck, just to become either a little bit tankier or add a bit of power to your right clicks.
Yeah, I don't know if Sam ever told you this, but you know the game, I watched the VOD back, I think, briefly, when Jebate was playing position 5 Nature's Prophet, and you were very confused by the boost of travel 2. I don't know if he ever disclosed why, but I asked him in the game, because I was on his team, and the cooldown actually reduces, and I didn't know that, by like 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it's still a dumb choice.
Yeah,
It was trolling. Oh, someone look at his Glimmer Cape. Oh, absolutely destroys Kin. It's going to kill Ross too. Yeah, he's stunned. He's stunned by the Dream Core. He's still got a massive amount of Maledict on him.
Super
Doge
Noodles
will find the kill with the right click. Super Noodles, he turns up. He'll find a kill. Bit of revenge here. He is, but there's a Glimmer Cape, and they just don't have the detection for it. Miles is hit. Miles is going in, but it's a double damage for our Ranger. No, it was. Not anymore. He's taking a lot of damage. Brex is trying to save him. Gets in a right click. Will find a kill on Miles. But it's too late. Noodles went just too aggressive. And if you stand on Noodles' face, he loses a lot of damage. So they will kill.
Yeah,
I mean, that's both cores dead. That was the first death as well for Noodles. He hadn't died the entire game until that point.
And I'm sort of surprised this Puck is... Oh, Puck's got 7 kills, okay. I was looking at the last list thinking, how is this Puck ahead of this Drought? He's got 7 kills.
You got 6 kills on the Witch Doctor. I think Witch Doctor's been playing fantastically well by somewhat. I mean, he really knows how to play support. Like, way better than, you know, I would have expected, considering his rank. But he really plays above his rank.
True. He's been making some money moves with the Paralyzing Cast, that's for sure.
He has.
The fact that it bounces to things in Fog is so good. Sometimes it makes a difference.
It does. And he gets the Maledicts off with a really good ult position. He's going to do it
Going
again
on
now.
Rost.
Yeah. Oh, but you've got an anti-mage here, so goodbye to your Maledict. He just kill him in like 3 hits. He didn't even have Mana Shield active. Kinder's going to die yet again. Meteor Hammer goes in by Jebate. Actually hits 3 people, but it's a little bit too late. Oh, Jebate gets trapped. Absolutely beautiful, but out comes the power of the Drow Ranger. Anti-mage just blinks straight on, so does the Slardar. Oh, Noodles was not expecting that. He's going to get rolled by the magic damage. And the Dire is still engaging. This is not what you want. Nat goes with the ult, finds another kill. Breck's going to go down. This is a full team wipe.
I think that's Ross baiting his team. He should not be playing there, especially not with Mana Shield off. He's very weak against them. Replay.
We're going to go for a replay, yeah. Got to see that
Dan
again.
says passive Mana Shield.
So look at Medusa, dies practically instantly because no Mana Shield on. Kinder, he then dies to the Death Ward, and now it's already 3 versus 5. You think you go back, but look, people are still engaging. Debate Mel, he then gets trapped. Brex starts charging in from the bot lane, but it's too late. Look, his team are basically dead at that point. Anti-Mage is going to chase Debate Mel, and that will find the kill. Yes, Brex does get a few charges off, but it's too late at that point. Debate Mel goes down to the Anti-Mage. Debate Mel does eventually. Debate Mel gets killed. Kinder gets killed. He was already dead. Both the cores are dead. Noodles gets finished off, and then Brex dies as well. So the Radiant now in a really, really good spot. Especially this Puck. So strong. Level 18 already. And Medusa's only level 13. There's a massive XP difference in this game. It's more than the gold difference, actually. It's 14,000. 14,000 XP difference. Anti-Mage level 18, Puck level 18.
Rough situation for Dire. Puck's buying an E-Blade. Interesting. Good item though.
A lot of cores on the enemy team. Drow can't do anything against E-Blade. Medusa can't really.
Gives you a lot of magic damage, Amp. You could kind of burst supports really easily.
Oh, yeah.
I guess Drow, considering she has high armor, magic damage is always great.
You can eat when the Medusa runs out of mana. You can E-Blade and then the Anti-Mage can Mana Void for 8 billion trillion damage. Not sure why Mana Void does magic damage. I feel like it should be physical, but...
Yeah, I didn't know that the talent tree, the 25 talent on Medusa isn't plus 800 mana anymore. It's plus 75 intelligence.
Yeah, they changed it a while ago to intelligence instead of mana to make it, you know, slightly better.
Yeah.
But then it does mean that Nyx hurts you more. So that's the only problem. Oh, Kinder, he's been gone on. Tusk is just going straight in. Doige, ready for the punch. Doesn't actually get it off because Jabetma does get a shackle, but nevertheless, Juju will find yet another core. He has 10-1 on Puck. I feel like Puck is going to be banned soon.
That hero is getting first pick to lot in Protein as well. Very strong.
Yeah, it did get a big buff. I feel like a lot of the Pucks are building Witchblade, which Juju didn't go for. I'm not sure about the Aghanim Shard on Puck. It's interesting. 70 bonus damage makes it a hard-hitting spell. And it does have this knockback, but the knockback is not always useful. I guess it can push people out of the coil, though. It also reveals invis units, though. I'm not sure why. You can use it for dewarding.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, units and wards. That's pretty cool.
It's absolutely ridiculous. The Radiant, they are just a gank squad. And Brex will finally get killed. Does pick up his Agnums just. Ross turns up, but is that where he wants to be? He can't chase. He's a Medusa.
I think if Ross dies, game is pretty over. Game is rough, at least, if he dies again being too aggressive. I think he should just be telling his team to just ward and deward his jungle and just play there as much as possible. Don't try and fight. I think I made that mistake when I played Anti-Mage. Tried to fight and force it.
You want them to bring fights to you, and then you take the favourable ones, not trying to make fights happen.
Yeah.
Which I think can be an easy mistake to get into, especially when you think you're doing okay as a core. Whereas Ross is going so aggressive into the Radiant jungle. But how much vision does he have? So let's have a look at the Radiant vision. He has no idea where the Dire are. He's just seen Miles. He knows that Puck is top lane, but Puck has boots of travel. So he's got to be really careful. Farms yet another camp in the Radiant jungle. He's now surrounded by heroes.
He's going to die. He's got a ward on him. Oh, they should go on him there with the ward, I feel.
I feel like they could have done. Blinked in with the Slardar, Tusk Roll. The shards out.
Tusk Roll. Yeah.
Going straight Satanic. I'm not sure
that.
It's enough to save you. I think you just need more damage and hope that you can get the damage off in your ultimate. You know, ult, and then they can't hit you while your ult's up. Then try to kill people.
I think you should buy a Butterfly versus AM and Slardar. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Gives him a lot of damage as well.
Or Skadi. I kind of feel like I don't know what you're going to get out of Satanic. It does give a lot more damage than it used to. I think it went from 25 to 55 damage. Like a massive amount of damage. But nevertheless. So Doige is going straight for Solar Crest. He wants to get as much minus armor as he possibly can. Which I think is the right call here. Get the big Walrus punches out. Dire is still farming though. But Radiant are making the gap bigger and bigger. I guess that's the power of Anti-Mage. Nearly got Abyssal Blade. He's level 21. He is going to murder a level 15 Medusa. Who is going Butterfly. Yeah, it changed his mind. Maybe he heard the cast.
I don't know why he was thinking of Satanic. Cause I heard, well, I was listening to BSJ talk about it actually. He said it's the worst item he thinks in Dota. I don't know how true that is, but it does feel like a pretty bad item. But the state of resistance was more or less the main reason why people were buying it before, right?
But that was too good.
But it was too good. It was.
I think Satanic.
They added a recipe to it initially. I think yeah.
Oh, we are. He gets going for a kill in the bot lane. We're going to take down Miles. So the Dire will actually find a kill. That is what they were looking for. Noodles has the BKB ready. So now that there's BKB and Dragon Lance, not Dragon. Yeah, Dragon Lance, not Hurricane Pike yet. Noodles now needs to look for some damage. So he is going to go for Manta Star, which is a really big item. Anti-Mage does manage to get out.
I think Dire should smoke with this BKB and try and get a foothold in this game again. Try and get the kill AM.
He's in bad position. He's taking so much damage. Look at his mana get completely deleted. He is still... Oh, but Brex, he turns up. We've got the 20 stick charges from Medusa. Uses the ult. Very nearly died, but gets put into Yules. Still has the ult up. Going to die from the Maledict. Nat is in, and he doesn't mind. He's just going to keep fighting. E-Blade from Juju. Not quite enough damage to get a kill. Super Noodles has turned up, but it's a little bit too late. I think Jabate was in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, actually just going to be right-click to death. Nat, he just immediately mantas off the silence. Once you've got those mantas, it's very hard as anti-mage. Rex turns up with the stun. He does have the Aghanim. He's going for Ag Shard next. Absolutely no mana. Good thing anti-mage doesn't have his ult. E-Blade, massive damage coming out from the E-Blade. It's so good for last hitting people.
Yeah.
What a good burst item. It's 1.5 times your primary attribute plus 125. So 1.5 times Puck's in is about 150. So it's nearly a 300 magic damage nuke.
It also buffs all the damage in all 3 of your spells. Doing magic damage.
So great synergy there. They're going to take a tier 2 tower. 28 minutes. The game has been a relatively... it's already gone on quite a long time. There are a lot of cores, yes. 15k net worth and 33 kills in the Radiant. Let's just have a look at some of those KDAs. 12-1 Puck, 8-2 Witch Doctor, 5-4 Tusk, and 4-1 Anti-Mage. All of them are doing well. The full Abyssal is now completed for Nat, so he can delete any support or core he wants. Yeah, it's tough. Level 16 Medusa has to deal with a level 23 Anti-Mage. I mean, that is a high-level anti-mage. Now it's going straight for MKB.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Makes you quite squishy on the anti-mage, but he's seen the butterfly, and he's going to have it up, you know, not too long after Ross picks it up.
Oh, if you look at the cliff sentry where the Dire just placed in their jungle, the sentry is perfectly, the observer is perfectly placed by somewhat, and it doesn't see the sentry doesn't see the observer just out of range.
I guess. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a really good point. It's so close. But I'm sure that's what he did. He held down Alt. Wow, ceremonial robes item, new icon is really cool.
Yeah, it is.
So he held down Alt. He saw the range of. Well, maybe he had a sentry up himself. Actually, I'm not sure how you get the perfect.
No, you could, because you can just hover your sentry over and see where it would see, and then just not place it.
Just place the ward on the edge. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There has been a scam, so they know that Roche is being considered, but they actually haven't started it, so the Dire may overreact. They actually do a power shot. Does the power shot go globally? Was that an Ag Shard? No, it wasn't actually. It was just a long-range power shot. Oh, I'm learning some warding tips from my support mains.
Karen knows all about that trick.
They all smoked them. They could have smoked into Roche. Maybe they didn't want to get a power shot again. It is now daytime. Oh, they're going to see Ross. Ross is by himself. This is not good. They've seen him. And they are all over him. He is going to go immediately down. Dreamcall immediately stuns. And he's going to go down. Massive ult from Nat. Secure the last hit. But Juju, he's out for blood. E-Blade is up. And I don't think Kinder's going to get out of this. Miles toting his Aghanim Scepter.
Now they can threaten high ground.
They can, especially with Slardar with Ags. Slardar with Ags, who also has the Ag Shard, which is Corrosive Haze is applied for 5 seconds with Slithering Crush, so you can easily reapply it. And yeah, when you pop your Aghanims on Slardar, so many stats. I think they even had to nerf it, didn't they? It provides additional health regen, armor, and status resistance. Out comes a Shackle, doesn't actually land. Glimmer Cape. The Radiant are in no danger whatsoever. Where are the stats? 30 health regen, 10 armor, 40% status resistance.
We actually just had the situation where the Spirit Breaker charged the AM with counterspell on, but I didn't see the AM charge back. But it definitely did just happen.
Oh, I didn't see that. Should have been paying more attention.
It was on. I think it was on your screen on the stream. I haven't got it. So.
Oh, nice.
So maybe the viewers saw it. I'm not sure.
Anti-Mage blinking away. He's nearly level 25. His stat game is really, really terrible. One of the worst stat game in the entire of Dota. So him being high level doesn't always matter too much, but when he gets his level 25 talent, he's going to have Mana Void on a 20-second cooldown. Oh, we're going in. Dire. They're trying to be aggressive. They are going to find somewhat level 17 Witch Doctor kill, but that just goes in. Doidge and Nat, they don't care. Debate Mode, there's already one kill. The stun goes onto an illusion. Oh, out comes Juju. They are ready for it. BKB on Noodles, but it doesn't matter. Still getting sliced to death by the anti-mage, who then just teleports into Brex. I think that maybe was the use of the counterspell. I'm not entirely sure. But he is still chasing Brex. He's going to leave. But Nat, he was absolutely not scared at all about going in. He's still going to be chasing. Of course, he's got the basher, so he may get a bash. Ross, he TP's out. Now Kinder's going to go down. Kinder the sacrifice.
Spirit Breaker is such a quick hero. Wow.
They didn't even have Miles in that fight. Yes, they lost somewhat, but this is looking bad for the Dire now. I would say the Radiant's draft was really intelligent. Picking Anti-Mage, then picking one of the strongest counters to Anti-Mage at the moment, which is Puck. Just really, really clever playing. Going for Tuscan Slider as well. Another nice combo. Witch Doctor, so they have some aggression early game. I like what the Dire tried to do. Lots of ranged heroes make sense. Drow gets a lot of agility. You stand next to Medusa, you give her a lot of agi, but it's quite unfortunate that you pick Medusa and then one of your strongest counters gets picked.
And I thought they were picking these heroes for the Bloodlust gameplay, but that did not ever come to fruition. Or hasn't yet. Game's not over.
True, but he's not been prioritizing Bloodlust, so...
No. I thought he would go the 1-1 full build. Or whatever you can do, 1-2-4.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think you do want to Bloodlust your Medusa, your Drow, absolutely as much as possible. Spirit Breaker, massive benefit of Bloodlust, needs the attack speed in the early game.
And the move speed's nice for him.
Yep, move speed equals damage. One of the only heroes who has this weird mechanic, but 32% of your movement speed becomes damage, which can make you hit very hard when you've got all the items for it.
So unfortunately for Dusa, as of buying the Butterfly, the AM is just so far ahead now. It's bought an MKB already.
Yeah, MKB to counter the Butterfly almost immediately.
Yeah. Still not a bad item because it gives you a lot of damage.
40 damage. Yeah, no, the Butterfly, yes it does. 30 agility and 30 damage, and no, 30 agility, 30 attack speed, and 25 damage. So there are nice stats on that item for sure. But MKB is just the king. I think MKB gives more damage than Butterfly, so if you can cancel out their evasion, you're winning.
Yeah.
You do get a bit of armor from Butterfly, that's the only thing. 30 agility is a decent amount of armor. Puck has the Aghanims, so BKB are not going to save you.
Oh, he put a Blink Dagger on Medusa. They want to go for a heroic fight, I think, and see what they can do.
I think Blink Dagger is the right call, because how else are you going to get out? You're just going to have to hope that you can blink out of the madness.
Ooh,
that's blinked in.
Oh.
But I don't think they have the means to kill him. They're still in smoke. Ross does have his ult ready to go, but he's already used the Manta. They're going, they charge. They find that. They're doing absolutely everything they can. Look at the damage, but he's got Aegis, yeah. And he's actually not going to die. He is going to get out, but this is maybe good for the Dire. They're going to try and get a fight. We're doing as much damage as we can to Doidge, but Doidge is unusually tanky. Really strong for support. They do finally bring him down. Brex will get a second kill, so they don't manage to take down that, but he did have Aegis anyway. Brex will charge the top, so that's nice for the Dire. To get a couple of kills when the enemy team have the Aegis, that means they can secure 2 bounty runes in the bot lane.
I like that play because maybe Radiant were getting a bit complacent, thinking we have this very fed AM with Aegis, we can't lose a fight, but making that good initiation so that it's not like it's such a weird one for Radiant to kind of jump all in on. It could go very badly. So it's a nice play actually.
It is a nice play. Yeah, I think you have to always make those aggressive plays. You can't just sit passively waiting to lose. If you want to win the game, you've got to go aggressive. They still haven't even taken a mid tower yet. They're going to try for it now. Look at the card speed from Brex, but there's still fast enough reactions from GG.
They do get a tower. That's nice for them.
Well, Anti-Mage committing and losing the Aegis or running away, neither really would have made much of a difference. They're going to take a tier 1 and a tier 2 tower. Very nice.
There's that Bloodlust.
Finally, I mean, if you think about the late game, Dire still have a good chance because you've got the Bloodlust, which goes up to 13% move speed and 63 attack speed. I think there's a talent to make it even stronger at level 20. You've also got the massive amount of free agility coming out from Drow, which you're then giving to Medusa. Imagine Medusa with 100 agility for free. That's a lot of free agility. That's why you have to jump the Drow almost. I think you need to kill Drow first, because if you kill Drow, then Medusa loses a lot of agility, and so does Windranger. Not that she makes such a good use out of it, but...
Yeah. Drow is a hard kill.
Now he's still going Satanic. I feel like Rush should forget about Satanic. Get the Skadi, get the Rapier. I don't know.
Maybe rapier. Yeah, I would go rapier. Honestly, they have not much of a play.
I mean,
this Drow has 46 armor standing under a tier 3 tower. That is
it's a lot. I mean, you're going to lose 76 agi as soon as anti-mage blinks on your head. So look at the speed Brex charges in, but he's just going to walk out. Oh, never mind. He's found by Juji. And Nat's going to find a kill on Debate Mail. Does he ult? Yes, he does go for the ult. But Nat, is he in any danger? No, he's not. Brex is going to get taken down. He gets E-bladed, goes for a little charge, but he's going to die. Nat just keeps going in because, of course, he's still got the Aegis. Yes, big damage from Noodles. Nice stun from Mars, but Anti-Mage will go down, but he's going to blink straight back in. Ross has popped us up. He has absolutely no mana. You need to go back, Ross. What is that blink in?
Very aggressive.
And Nat's going to find him. Nat's thinking about it. He goes in. Never mind, we actually got a lot of damage going on to that, but don't quite have enough to kill him. The silence will run out. No, he will get the Manta. BKB popped by Noodles. I'm not entirely sure why. Throws out the split shot. So the Dire, they're holding on, but I think the Radiant were the winners of that exchange.
Super Noodles still does a lot of damage this AM. Maybe he wants to get a butterfly for himself. AM, he's buying Skadi.
Yes. So okay, Skadi.
After that Aegis respawned and he blinked on the Drow, blinked on the Medusa. The Drow nearly killed him on it by herself.
It was close. It was close. The Drow needs more damage because when you go Hurricane Pike gives what 20 agi, and that's it. Black King Bar only gives 24 damage, so very low damage there. Manta's a damage item, but now you need another proper damage item on the Drow, and then we're talking. Really nice items coming up for the Radiant team. Spell Prism, Trickster's Cloak, Flicker. Flicker to dispel the silence. I think maybe Anti-Mage could actually use a Flicker. He's decided to go for Trickster Cloak, so now you need detection for the Anti-Mage. And he has free evasion and free magic resist, as if he needed any more magic resist.
That's a pretty good item. The evasion is, I never think about the evasion when I see that item, I just think about the active, but that evasion is very good.
I think if it just had an active, it would still be a good item. Like, it's such a good item. Yeah. I mean, just giving a hero a no mana cost 6-second stealth on a 25-second cooldown when they didn't have one, it's really annoying. Not something you want to have to deal with. Slardar is going for a BKB. He does actually have enough money. Is going to send it in. So now you have to deal with a BKB Slardar in your face. He's going to sit right on top of your cores. Ross is slowly gaining levels. He's gone for Stone Gaze duration. It now lasts 8 seconds, which is a long time. But look at the levels. Level 27 Anti-Mage, 25 Puck. Puck went for Waning Rift AoE, which makes sense to me. BKB purchased on the Slardar.
They have a great ward. Oh, their ward just expired. I was going to say that the Radiant had a really good ward in their Trang, but it expired as soon as the Star went up there.
Convenient. What are the level 25 talents we're thinking about? Split Shot uses modifiers. Not really useful if you don't have any modifiers.
He has none, so if
75 intelligence does give you a much larger mana pool, but I think Anti-Mage is just going to cut through it, and he does percentage mana damage, so you don't want a massive mana pool.
I wonder whether he does. If he does buy Satanic, I mean, he might have another item by the time he gets 25. But I wonder if he does actually go for the intelligence, because the modifiers is objectively better, I guess. But he doesn't actually have anything as of.
He'd have lifesteal, I guess. I don't know.
He'll have lifesteal, yes. And with the Paladin sword, actually, that might be good.
Marksmanship talents comes out from Drow as well, doing a lot of damage to Nat. I think Nat's actually going to go down. No, not quite. They've used the Dream Corp, but it's only on Medusa, but Medusa is in a bad position. But look at Noodles just pumping out mad damage. Yes, they'll kill Brex, but Noodles is in a perfect situation. They actually stun the Slardar, but he's still going to get away because it's a very fast hero. A few right clicks, blinks after him, he will go down, but now Nat's in the fight. Noodles just needs to stand his ground. I think Nat's in trouble here, but never mind, he's playing at such a low cooldown. He gets silenced though. Trickster's Cloak. Do we have any detection? Yes, we do. Nice. Noodles finally brings down Anti-Mage. This is a really good fight for the Dire. And Brex, he is back in the fight. He, with the buyback, Noodles with another kill. I said you had to go on the Drow, and look what happened. They didn't go on Drow. Sat there at the back with, what, 250 agility? Like a Morphling almost. And just chopped through everybody.
She was hitting the whole time. She never had to kind of run back. She was just pumping out the damage. Dan Reader, the real carry. Not the Medusa.
Well,
that's no damage items, but killed everyone.
Medusa's the tank. You know, you go on Medusa, you try to burn through the mana shield, you do everything you can to bring her down, to bring Ross down. And then what happens? Drow Ranger just sits at the back, kills you. So I think Medusa needs to get not tankier, but actually a little bit more damage, so that if they start going on the Drow, then the Medusa gets to attack. You want to make them not sure which hero to focus. That should be the aim.
It looks like he's committing to the Satanic this time. The Satanic with the 25 talent and Paladin Sword, because the Paladin Sword increases any life you have by 40%. Healing, So you obviously have passive, you don't have to have the active on with Satanic to get heal, so he will get a lot of heal. But I don't know if it's enough if he's getting stunned and just beaten on by this AM. So
yeah, I think AM will still destroy him. Let's have a look at Anti-Mage's items. I mean, going Skadi makes sense because that already counters a bit of the healing that comes out from Satanic. It's 40% reduction. It is a lot. So a very good item against the lifesteal and healing. Penta Edge Sword, it's got 45 damage on it. Not bad. Just looking at any Aghanims. What's Medusa's Aghanims and Shard? When you're targeted with a spell, you send a Mystic Snake back. Causes Mystic Snake to turn enemies hit into stone. That's not a bad Aghanims, I guess, but you want to get damage items as priority. He is going to go for Satanic.
I want if Medusa has Axe and she casts it on AM who reflects it, will it turn her team to stone?
I don't know if it bounces through your own team, but it might do. We've got Solar Crest, we're going hard onto Roche. Dire have absolutely no chance of getting there in time. They're all over the place. So Nat, he's going to be looking at another Aegis, and we've got Cheese, which probably could go onto the Slardar. Nah, Jude just going to take the Cheese. He's going for Dagon now. They're just trying to get as much burst as he can on Puck. Went for the spell amplification talent. Dagon 3
He's
already.
got the Yules in his backpack. He could get bursted now. Maybe. We'll see with the Gust. He's probably quite dead. He does have E-Blade though. Yeah.
Cheese and E-Blade.
What I was going to say is I wonder if the Dire are going to make a similar play as they did last time when they were against Aegis, where they just try and catch the Radiant off guard, or they're just going to concede the high ground push now.
Noodles is now going to be doing even more damage because he has the level 25 talent, 12% chance for marksmanship, so it's actually got higher chance than 50%, 52% chance, so more attacks and marksmanship than not. These attacks do 70 bonus damage, and they pierce all armor.
He picked up a Ninja Gear and an MKB as well. That Ninja Gear is great for Drow.
Oh yeah, it is. 20 agility. Rex charges in just to be a nuisance. I think he's trying to maybe bait them to cast spells on him. Look at the range of that split shot. It's huge.
Look where this AM is. They could jump them. I think Rossi wants. No, he didn't. They have a ward by the hard cam bot.
Ross does have Satanic.
Oh, Spirit Breaker's in.
Massive charge. He goes onto somewhat, but I'm not sure he has the damage to kill. No, he doesn't. He just makes them scared. That's what he does. Oh, but here comes Anti-Mage. Absolutely destroying Brex. Brex gets killed so quick by this Anti-Mage. You can't underestimate him.
With no buyback. I don't know about that play.
No, it was not worth it. Now you've got the Aegis on that. That's just going to blink straight in. Gets silenced. Immediately mantas it. And he's going to be out. Oh, but Miles, he's gone in. Looks like they're ready to engage. Use of the Hurricane Pike by Noodles. Miles actually popped BKB. He has to go back. I think, look at the ult coming out from somewhere. He's got the Aghanim Scepter. It's just deleting everyone. Entire team going down. Ult goes through from that. He will find a kill. Somewhat sitting at the back with his Aghanim Scepter. Noodles does manage to get another kill.
Just with the multi-shot there.
Nice shackle, but be careful, Noodles. Yeah, Nat's ready to go. You've got BKB, you are going to have to pop it, but Nat's going to try and stay on your head. The bait mail does manage to get bursted, but Nat, he's going to go down. The question is, can they kill him again? The answer is absolutely no, and Nat, he's trying to go straight back in. Glyph is used by the Dire. Noodles goes back to base to regen his mana. But I think it's still looking tough. Oh, Kinder. See that beautiful bait?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful bait. Throws out the ignite, slows everyone down. Okay, they're going to take one lane of Brax, but are you worried? They can't take a lot more than that.
I don't think they mind conceding a lane of Rax at all here for this Aegis push. That's a decent trade.
It's a big lead for the...
Especially if they can hold buyback. If they can hold buyback on Dusa, then they...
It doesn't look that good, actually. I mean, look, they're already taking the tier 3 in the bottom lane. They're about to take the racks. 2 sets of racks going down now.
Okay, 2 sets of racks. That's a little bit worse. But I think it's kind of deceptive getting racks without megas against these heroes like Dusa, because it just means the waves push in and you get a lot of farm, whilst obviously the Radiant can farm the jungle as well. If you feel like you don't win the late game, it actually does get to a kind of weird situation where they become quite strong.
The Radiant have been ahead for such a long time now. Like, not just a little bit ahead, but over 30,000 ahead. But yet they still haven't won. You think that most games, most teams, they would have a massive lead like this, they go straight in and they just win. But no, they haven't. The game has gone on and on and on.
Pretty good Drow. Drow has been, like, for her net worth, she's pumping out more damage than the AM and the Puck.
Yeah, Drow is a very, very strong hero, if not focused. But if focus, struggles a lot more. Ross is really hoping to get level 25. He is going for Swift Blink now, which is a good item on a lot of heroes. I'm not sure how good it is on Medusa. I guess you could Swift Blink in and use your ult. You would be incredibly fast. You do get a lot of damage and attack speed from it. Also, it's got 25 agi on it, which is always nice.
Oh, DDAM gonna chase her. Abyssal.
Yeah, Missile Blade. No.
No range on it. No range on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had a nice ward on her, but the Blink Dagger paying dividends. Blinked away.
Yeah, I like Blink Dagger on cores. I actually quite like it on Sniper. I like it on Drow Ranger even, because Swift Blink is so good that, you know, Drow would be really happy with 25 agi, and it just gives you another defensive option.
Yeah. Oh, Death Ward. Oh no, that's Voodoo Switcheroo. My bad. I don't know why he pressed it, but he did.
Oh well, that's okay. It's lower cooldown than the actual Death Ward. Only just though, actually. Anyway, he's got Aghanim Scepter. He's gone Death Ward attack range. Look at the damage going to Nat. They can bring that down. No, they can't because he used the Manta Star. But I'm not sure the team know if they're engaging or not. Super Noodles. Oh no, it gets broken. He broke the Dream Core, which is not what he wanted to do, but he's still alive at the moment. This is a really good fight for Dire. Looks like never mind. There's the kill onto Jabate but Doij, he's going to go down for some right clicks. So Dire hold.
This AM cannot siege against the Drow. The marksmanship rocks are way too strong.
Yeah, they hurt.
Might need. I don't know what he can buy, really.
Level 25 on Medusa. Has gone for split shot use modifiers. I think getting too much intelligence would be a mistake against anti-mage, because then you just end up taking so much more damage. Here's going for the Swift Blink. Eagle Song is in the backpack, in the stash rather. So he's very, very close to Swift Blink Gold. Swift Blink can be a good item. You know, it's a very, very meta item at the moment. You're never going to be unhappy with 25 agility on a core. Yeah. Went for the Penta Edge Sword, which is interesting. I guess now you can apply it on multiple heroes. That's a very nice shard. The Fire Shield. That's 3 attacks where you take, I think, 70% less damage. And you do a little bit of damage back. I think that's a nice buff that you can just throw on your cores. Reduce the initial burst.
No, the Dire cores are actually really strong now. This Bloodlust is... He's got the Bloodlust talent from level 20.
Nice.
He's got a Swift Blink on Medusa. She's got the level 25 talent with a Penta Edge Sword. They're actually very strong. Despite the net worth, I think they are quite strong.
Yeah, Penta Edge Sword.
What I was going to say is this Medusa still has the option to buy a 10-second BKB. Despite, I mean, they're going to park Ags, but a 10-second BKB would be really strong, I think.
Yeah, I think that's good because Anti-Mage can't do any damage to you. Well, he can, but he can't do any magic damage to you. And for Medusa, that means that you're only losing mana from normal attacks, not from mana burn, and that makes you so much more durable. So I agree.
He keeps changing his quick buy, his sticky, from Daedalus to Rapier. He's not sure. He doesn't want the.
Daedalus does give a lot of damage, but Rapier is king.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage is nearly level 30, which is going to be annoying because there's a Mana Void multiplier talent, and there's a bit more magic resist. Also 8 armor and 9 strength, so he gets even tankier. It's also bonus armor, so Drow can't go through it. Look at the speed from Brex. Goes straight into the ulti. Is that enough to kill him? They're just going to instantly kill him. Now it's gone down straight away. Look at the beautiful play from Brex. Timing from Kinder's Surprise. Out comes the dust. Doij is going to go down. No way he's going to escape. And I mean, okay, we thought that the game was maybe just over, waiting for Radiant to finally end. But look, they managed to kill Anti-Mage with... I think that came a lot down to Brex. He went for the charge, immediately went into the ultimate. His ultimate breaks for 4 seconds. And that removes all of the magic resist that Anti-Mage has on the counter spell, and therefore you can take more damage from the Ogre. And I mean, Anti-Mage doesn't have a lot of HP, 2,700. So getting multicasted as well in the face. Beautiful play. God, now it's still in
this
it.
Was, I feel, I know the situation where you want to hit high gun because you're so strong, but you actually just can die. They have no Shadow Demon or like save on the Radiant. They only have like a counter play, like just going all in with their fucking Slardar Blink. But you can't siege, you really can't.
Well, you've got to be careful because if they buy back and blink right on your face, you could end up dying. But Ross is quite strong at the moment. He's got a lot of money. His net worth is still climbing, but the Puck's net worth is huge this game. But doesn't seem to have a lot to show for it. Just 8,000 gold on the bank, Dagon 5 and E-Blade.
17 and 1. Great performance.
Ross immediately mantis the E-Blade. Okay, they do decide that they're going to use Glyph for it, but I think that's how it's going to go down.
Buyback. Maybe they'll hit... No, they don't have time to.
No, they have no time. But they still have time to take some racks.
Yeah. Maybe the Radiant can look to coil this Medusa for the aim.
Oh, the blinks. Nice blink away from Ross, using the Swift Blink. And benefiting from the bonus speed it gives to run away.
I think this game is honestly on it. I could not say who's winning. I think it's, despite a 30k lead, I don't think it's actually very easy for Radiant right
I think
now.
that's an amazing position to be in, to have a 30,000 net worth lead and still not be able to tell which team is likely to win.
Yeah.
Also, look at the kill difference. 20 kills, a whole lane of racks, but yet you still think the Dire have a chance? Roche is up, though, and it has a free Aghanims in there, so lots of heroes will be after that, and the Dire are in no position to take a fight outside their base, so they have to be careful.
Yeah, with this Roche, actually, it's probably Radiant. It's going to be Radiant favored. I think if Radiant can take a fight and start a fight that isn't deep in the Dire base by sieging, like catching a Medusa somewhere with they have good deep wards right now, like something like that, and instead of going just trying to hit the base, then they probably convincingly win the fight, especially with an Aegis now. So we'll see.
They are going for the Roche. You've got Corrosive Haze with the armor talent. Roche is going to get killed so fast. And look at the attack speed of Nat.
Solar Crest as well.
He's got the benefit of an Assault Cuirass. He's got a Moon Shard. Gets the Aegis yet again.
And Cheese, he's taking it for himself.
Who got the free Aghanims? Because Puck, I think Puck had already consumed his Axe. Tusk. So Tusk Axe gives you a new ability, Walrus Kick, which is a 100 damage, a 100 mana spell, 1,400 push distance, goes very long distance. I think it's BKB piercing as well. Yes, it is, so it can be useful. Tensions are rising now for the Dire. Now they have to deal against Aegis yet again, and Cheese. There's only one lane of racks left, but they do have the Glyph. Can they jump on the Drow Ranger? Drow is going for Aghanim Scepter because there's no room left for anything else, really. How's it actually got for the Aghanim Shard? Wow, Brex charges past the Anti-Mage. Nice jump from Juju. Mars has gone straight in. Out comes the E-Blade Dagon. They're trying to go on Super Noodles, but I think he's actually going to be okay. Mars is just chasing him down. Brex, he's going to be okay as well. Look at Ross, just tanking everyone. He's still got the Satanic to pop. They can't kill him. Pop the Satanic, just dies straight away. Yes, they can kill him because the Mana Void does so much damage. He popped it just a little bit too late. He ends up buying back, but I think this is a good fight for the Dire. We can't see Nat. The dust does come out, but it's a little bit too late. George will find a kill. I think Nat's going to take down Brex as well. The Dire, they've gone way too far. Ross, he's going to go down now. I think that's it for Ross. Yeah. Never mind. Nice Glimmer Cape. Nat. He doesn't even go down because Nat has his own Satanic. Really interesting pickup from an Anti-Mage. Buybacks are coming through fast, but Roidz, he's gone down. Nat will find the Ultra Kill. I think the Dire, they just went way too far outside their base. Nat is jumping in. Will he get the... there's 4 heroes up. He actually could get the Rampage, but he's not going to.
I think Dire needs to throw Radiant if they're going to win this
Oh,
now.
beautiful timing there. Are they going to get the kill on him? No, they don't, because he stops right-clicking. He actually goes for the multi-shot, but in the end, they will also find the kill.
Cheese, and the Cheese didn't heal him at all much. That was very weird. I don't know what.
That's because hypothermia coming out from the Drow Ranger.
Oh.
It takes away so much healing. I think it goes up to, it's 10% per stack, and you have 7 stacks. So it's very, very strong. I think Doi just going to go down. He's looking for the kick. Does get the kick. Yeets Debate Mel away, but Noodles will find a kill. So Dire had to throw basically everything at this. Juju trying to TP out, doesn't get TP out because Brex is on it. Brex goes for the ult, knocks him back after the jaunt from the Waning Rift.
Wow.
Okay, well that's the benefit of a Spirit Breaker with over 1,000 move speed. He's just going to charge across the map.
So Dire need to try and force probably a Puck buyback here. Or, I don't know if they have time though.
Yeah, game 1 hasn't ended.
They used 3. I think they used 4 buybacks there.
Yeah, we have a look at the buybacks remaining. The Dire have absolutely no buybacks. All 5 buybacks have been used at nearly the same time, whereas Radiant, they have all 5 buybacks. So Radiant are in a way stronger position at the moment. Anti-Mage has over 700 last hits, nearly 800. Medusa only on 600. I mean, the net worths are so high at the moment that even though Anti-Mage is ahead, you're basically still 6 slotted on the Drow Ranger. All you're really looking for is an Aghanim Scepter and a Moon Shard. Whereas Anti-Mage, I guess he's got the Shard to buy. And he's also got the Aghanims. Yeah.
He's got expensive items.
He does. So a few expensive items still left to buy, but he is sitting on 7,500 gold and he is max level. Drow is getting close to level 30, but not there yet.
I wonder what the best items to fill your backpack with are. Like maybe boost of travel. I wouldn't say refresher. Like maybe like Necron.
Refresher's good for some heroes, but I can't see like Anti-Mage making use of it, or Drow or Medusa. They don't really need a backpack refresher.
Maybe some Necronomicon. I think that's the only thing I can think of.
You know, Basis Void will have a refresher, for example. I feel like it's almost mandatory on that hero. It's cool.
I made a few mistakes on Phaser's Void by putting a refresher in my slots, chronoing, refreshing, and then not having mana because he has such bad mana.
He does have a bad mana pool, but they recently reduced the cost of refresher orb. I think it went down to about 300 mana. It's exactly 300 now. I think it used to be 375. So they brought down the cost considerably, which helps heroes who aren't int make use of refresher. Because you know heroes like Tide, they want to use refresher, but in the early game they just don't have the mana pool.
Yeah.
So you can't rush it.
Got it.
So 40,000 net worth. Now, interesting what Breck said about this game mode is it could just end up being a stomp, and they even had a massive counter pick. Yet it's not really a stomp if the game takes 56 minutes, is it? Absolutely anyone's game.
Surviving by the skin of their teeth. But they're getting stronger, I think, as time goes
There is a
on.
rapier. When did that happen?
Yeah, Ross has picked one up. I think he decided against the Daedalus. I just saw that at the same time as you saw that.
Okay. I mean, that is big. That adds 300 damage to the hero, which over doubled his damage. So it's almost like critting every single hit. And that's going to go onto every target at the same time. I know it's 80% damage instead of 100%. Still a lot of damage. 5 targets being hit by a Rapier Medusa, who also has so much free agility when standing next to Drow Ranger. You get 86 bonus agi.
And Bloodlust and Swift Blink attack speed. She'll be pumping out a lot of damage.
She will. The question is,
Is
can they still bring her down? I mean, Puck has gone for Arcane Blink. So Arcane Blink gives you faster cast times. But I don't know if that's really a big deal on Puck anyway.
Cooldown reduction's the only thing. Yeah, the
Cooldown
cast
reduction's
times
okay.
for her, actually.
Pretty much, because everything comes out practically instantly. I'm not sure actually Arcane Blink is the right choice on Puck. I think I would have gone for Overwhelming Blink. Honestly.
Let's see.
The slow on Puck
I mean,
is huge.
he has active items, and with the Octarine Core, it kind of emphasizes the cooldown reduction, and his spells are so low cooldown. Even his Blink is like...
Yeah, there is 25% CDR, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I would try the other Blink.
The int's nicer for him as well.
Yeah, 25M.
I don't know. Yeah, I do agree with you though. It's just not in general Puck item, but I can see it as a 6
I just feel like that item, unless you're a hero who really benefits from the cast point, it's like less of a power spike.
Yeah.
Whereas the power spike that Medusa gets from the Swift Blink, or it's just
SF
more.
from the Arcane Blink.
Oh, it's the cooldown reduction only on spells. It doesn't apply to items.
Oh, is it?
It just says. Oh, it says ability cooldown reduction. No, Rhyme is right. Okay, that's an interesting.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's an interesting bit of information. But
I didn't know that, but now I can't see any reason why he would buy it, like you say.
well, I think it's still fine. Like, cooldown reduction stacked on top of the Octarine Core is always
I'd
going to be good, but
Yeah, he could sell the Yule and buy a BKB or something though, maybe.
we'll see. I think the Puck is still, it's level 41, actually has level 41. 41,000 net worth, level 30, has all of the talents, including Dream Core, Rapid Fire, Phase Shift Attack. Could maybe start picking up the odd right-click item. I'm not sure if that's what they need from the Puck at the moment, but... How many level 30s do we have? 2 on the Radiant. Dire still don't even have 1. So it's a bit of a level advantage. You've got the Aghanim Scepter in the backpack of Drow. It doesn't quite have the gold to buy Aghanim Scepter Blessing. This game is going to go on a long time. I think we're about to hit the 60-minute mark. It's happening.
Neither team have picked up a gem, am I right, so far?
I don't think we've seen a single gem
Radiant,
yet.
if Radiant should have bought a gem when they were like keep pinning the other team in their base, probably. I always forget to do that when I play support, but it's actually an underrated kind of just thing to do. Just completely start.
There we go. Dream Core immediately broken. Now taking a lot of damage. Yeah, he's going to go down. Never mind, he's kept alive with the Glimmer Cape. He's got the blink. Doesn't manage to blink out. They will finally take him down. And there's no buyback, so immediately you're fighting a 4 versus 5. Kinder then stuns himself, sends Illusion onto himself. That's going to be another kill. So already 2 heroes, no buyback. I think this game is going to come to a very swift conclusion. You still have both your core heroes, but you've lost 2 of your supports instantly.
And that's
Not
Bloodlust boy.
good plays. Yeah, that is the Bloodlust man.
Doesn't have. He's very poor. Doesn't have a full staff. The full staff is Windrunner out there. Already.
Well, they don't really care about Megas. We're 60 minutes in. Megas are irrelevant. The main thing for the Radiant now is that they have full access to the jungle and they can get all of the items.
They could just end now. This is 5v3.
They should end. Well, it looks like Tusk is thinking about going in. I feel like this is a bit of miscommunication from the team. Antimate just blinking towards it, so it looks like he's really thinking about it. Miles doesn't find the stun on anyone. Okay, now they're thinking maybe we should go in. Fallen Sky for the Puck. Now the Puck really doesn't need the Blink Dagger. I guess he can blink and Fallen Sky. Anti-Mage. Yep, just going for the buildings. Miles just trying to hold everyone back. I think that's Miles' only job, really. And Juju as well, holding them in place. Yes, you got a lot of damage on the Drow and the Medusa, but you're losing your base. Never mind, Brex is distracting a little bit. Super Noodles putting in the damage. Nice use of the flicker. BKB is still ready. Why don't you use the BKB? Now he's using it. Looks like Noodles is in a bit of a tough spot. Takes a lot of burst, but Medusa does manage to stun everyone. Does have a rapier, but isn't just finding the right click. Somehow picked up a mirror shield. He managed to just get that in time. And now here comes Nat to just absolutely chop. Oh, but then he mana voids himself in the face. Game isn't over. He did not expect the mirror shield to be there, but they're going to lose their base if they forget about the racks. I'm a bit worried there. Okay, Brex realizes he's going to charge through.
Oh, this game.
1,000 gold to Ross. I think the mirror shield is a perfect item because it stops the anti-mage either abyssaling him or mana voiding him.
I mean, maybe it would have been a 3-2-2 play, but I feel like if Radiant just go 5v3 when they have full buybacks and they can all buy boots of travel, they have literally 10 heroes versus 3 to get 2 towers in the Ancient. That would have been quite easy, I think.
I reckon too, but I guess you just want to play it safe. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look at...
They got the meme ring. Miles said it. They did pick it up on their meme
ring.
It's on the anti-mage. Oh no, he's just sorted out.
So let's have a look at the neutral items. I think you can see them in the players' shops, can't you? So we do have the Apex for the anti-mage, which is very, very nice. 75 agility, more damage, more armor. You've got Giant's Ring, which is absolutely huge for the Slardar. It means he can just run up and down wherever he pleases. You've also got Book of the Dead. That's quite annoying to deal with, 3D warding. The other team, they have a Fallen Sky. They have a Pirate's Hat, which is nice for just the whole team getting extra gold. Also, Spirit Breaker always likes the attack speed. Seer's Stone and Hoka Magi. Dino has an unreasonably large cast range, as well as you can detect people across the map. We know Mirror Shield is so good for Medusa. What about the Fallen Sky? In fact, Fallen Sky has now been taken onto Spirit Breaker, and Pirate's Hat goes to Drow. I think that makes sense. That's a lot of attack speed that Drow's going to have now. What is that, 140? 150?
The Spirit Breaker's got the Pentered Sword, actually.
Oh,
no, the Fallen Sky is on the courier. Okay, I see.
Wow, they're actually going for the win. Do you want to fight this? I think the Dire think we have no choice. We have to play aggressively. Oh, I don't know about this. This is it. I think this is the final fight because no, we do have buybacks on the Dire. We have buybacks on everybody that you're fighting in the Dire's base. Out comes the Dream Coil.
Yeah.
We've got 2 Rapiers on Medusa. Can Medusa get the ult off? Nevermind, gets pushed out. Then gets kicked. Oh no, does get the ult off. Has the Swift Blink as well. Blinks in Satanics. Look at the damage Medusa is doing. Just carving up everybody with the Rapiers. Medusa is just killing everybody. I think he's trying to go for the win, but does get taken down. 2 Rapiers get dropped. Nat's going to pick one of them up. Nat's going to pick both of them up. Triple kill for Juju. I mean, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Because they were going to buy back in their own base. Now you've just given 2 Rapiers to the anti-mage. He's going to backpack both his Battlefield and his Monkey King. Medusa has nothing, not even gold for 1 Rapier. Why did he go double Rapier, go for the win? Yes, they took down the tier 4 towers, but you knew that they were going to buy back and run at you. And now Nat is also going to take the Aegis.
Oh, they got another Roche again on Radiant. They're getting good timing to these Roches.
Yes, they've seen it, but who cares? There's a free Aghanims as well that nobody needs because everyone's got Ags. So it's just kind of there. Yes, all of the Dire heroes are up, but now there is a double Rapier Anti-Mage with Aegis and double damage. And your Medusa has a Sacred Relic. I don't think this looks very good for the Dire now. And Anti-Mage is going to blink straight in. Nice shackle onto the Anti-Mage. Fallen Sky as well. But do we have the damage to follow? No, we just don't have enough damage. Roidz trying to do any distraction. Nice use of the meteor hammer. Brex, he's nearly going to go down. What is going on? Brex, he does die to Nat. I mean, Nat is the one to focus on. He is the one with the double Rapiers. Actually, he's going to go down. But that is only Aegis. Where's Medusa? Ah, Medusa goes down. I mean, that's the main kill, right? Oh, he blinks out. Now it's GG.
Now it's GG, yeah.
Finally GG. After a long 65-minute game.
It was so heroic from the Dire going into their base then. I thought they had it.
83,000 net worth because of the Rapiers that got as well. Yeah, it looked close. GG, finally 65 minutes in. So it turns out that Blind Draft created one of the longest games we've had for a while. So it definitely wasn't a one-sided stomp. Far from it.
That's a very sad game to lose for Dire. They was pinning their base the whole game and they managed to take some fights. But I think the Radiant got all 4 or 5 Roches, which is just... I mean, 4 Roches. Okay, by virtue of them controlling the map, but that last one, I don't know if the Dire, I wasn't really paying much attention, poor from me, but I wonder if the Dire could have got the double Rapier Medusa to have an Aegis before the push. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, the net worth of Anti-Mage is so high, it's actually only showing 900 and
52.
Because it's gone past the
cap.
limit, which is 65,536. As soon as you overflow the 16-bit number, it just goes back round. So you can actually see he goes to 62,000 here. He goes back down right to the bottom because 16-bit integers. What can you do? Anyway, excellent game. Was really fun to watch. And the Dire, as you said, they did hold on. They had some good fights, but in the end, they just couldn't hold up against the Radiant.